that ain't gonna be able to make it. How y'all been doing? Y'all been all right? Been ascending?
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, I don't think I've been on here about 3 weeks. That's how much I've been busy, bruh. Like, it just seemed like, I don't know if y'all can tell, but like after the clock struck midnight on January 1st, this bitch got crunked up for me, and it ain't went down since, bro.
No, for real.
That shit just going up and up and up and up. Like,
Yeah.
that shit just ramping on a
Yeah.
nigga. Like, I ain't got no concept of time really. Like, I'm really trying hard to stay
Yeah.
on time. That shit is a chore right now for me. Like,
Yep,
I'm
that's
No,
just,
for
true.
real.
y'all, there's so much going on. Like, battling spiritually right now. Like, and having wonderful ascension moments. So,
It's
I
a
wanted
lot
to talk
going
about
on.
that first. Y'all been getting a lot of downloads and just stuff, just different things coming online.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been like a lot of weird stuff kind of going on. I guess you could say paranormal.
yeah, like that.
Your video
Go ahead.
about the hawks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so check it out. I had that same thing happen to me. I had these hawks, and I was outside where I had made the sigil, and it's like they came over there where I was at, and they were flying around in a circle. One was, like going, and then the other one was above it. And it was a guy walking down the street, and I was just like paying homage because once I seen the hawks come in, I said, "Oh man, this is my opportunity to pay homage to the birds." And
Hmm.
so they were flying around, and then all of a sudden the dude, he looked at me, kind of seeing what I was doing, and I looked back up, and you know how normally you see the birds, they would fly off, right? These
Hmm.
birds just totally disappeared. It's like they went into a portal or a vortex or something. They just totally disappeared. And I looked at the guy, I said, "Hey man," I said, "did you see them birds up in the sky?" He said, "No man, I didn't see no birds." And he said, "I didn't know what you were over there doing." I said, "I was paying
Man,
homage to the birds."
man, E, that's wild, but I know you telling the truth because even when I be looking at my hawks down here, like sometimes, like even on the camera, you'll see them, you'll see something there, then you won't see nothing, then it'll appear again, yo, like the shit's wild. But what I done realized is why they so much like them birds, like the hawks and the crows and everything, why they associated it with Legba, with Eshua, with, you understand? I overstand them quantum mechanics now because you got to think about it. When you see them birds swirling like that, you understand, you always think about the Legba energy, the crossroads, because really right there, you really is at the crossroads because it's a big ass portal right there above you, bro. Or you in it. One just depends. It's you definitely got to be pulling on the protons, bro. Because that's why I did that lecture on narration on my Patreon. And I was trying to put people up on the science. They starting to really research it because they realizing that these quantum computers ain't gonna work because the quantum is what they can't see or can't feel, and it can't be simulated, bro. It's like a chaos. Just I don't know, man.
Hmm.
Shit, I can't describe it, bro.
Can't be mapped out on.
No, it don't have no form. This is what I'm saying. It takes forms, and it's like a wave, y'all. It come in and go. It come in and out of this reality right now, and they can't see it, bro. But they know we got the power to activate those things quantumly. And if you paying attention to your auric field and stuff, and you paying attention to the birds, You could tell when you buy that portal energy by the way it go. And I think that's why leg bug gets so associated with crossroads energy, life death energy, because you right there in the damn crossroads, literally. If you really think about it, if you on a coordinate plane, think about a
Mm-hmm.
coordinate plane. You that dot right there in the middle. The vortex is gonna form the circle around you like the I don't know what you would call a perfect circle, a 360 degrees. And then
Yeah.
just think about a tornado or something like that, but just think about it upside down because the energy gonna be coming greater from you and spiraling up. Or really the other way, the tornado coming from you. That's what I should say. Like the Tasmanian devil, that's where they got that shit from.
Exactly.
Yeah, Tasmanian devil, he goes in the opposite direction.
Exactly, counterclockwise.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly, because that's the right direction. And the more and more we do that,
That's
the more and more. Go ahead.
no,
Go
I was
ahead,
about to
Tay.
say that's how I got my nickname. No, that's how I got my nickname Taz,
Mhm.
because my mom said when I used to get angry, I used to spin around like that counterclockwise.
Exactly. You was picking up your orc field. You can still do it to this
Yeah.
day, bro, and you can feel it,
Yeah.
bro. Twirl. You understand? Go outside and just twirl out there. And you can actually harness energy, bro. Like, it's too real. The more you practice it, the more you'll tap into it. It's a lot of quantum mechanics coming online for a lot of us. I done seen a lot of people able to start to do the pyrokinesis, the telekinesis. It just depends on what your genetic codes is really or what you turn on.
Right.
You understand? Like
Right.
everything is open to you right now. It's what you want to activate when you go into the void, and it's going to tell your
Right.
genes to activate that code for you to harness that energy. And the more you practice it, the more codes that you get to supplement that energy. You enter and understand until you master it. So that's about mastery, but it takes time depending on the individual, depending on your genetic codes, and depending on if you got those codes. Like everybody can't do everything. And that's why we all different. Like my biggest strength is really telepathy, man. I'm out this motherfucker flipping timelines like Jean Grey. Bro, they be coming out here. I'm for real as hell, motherfucker. I see a timeline, I just be like, nope.
That's real.
It's like it's so many levels to this fight, bro. Like you got this physical plane right now with the people, what's going on with them. Like I tried to show y'all a little bit of it, like just what I was observing, just here in the parking lot, like big ass vortex energy open up over 'em. Can't feel it. You understand? Because they distracted or because it ain't them. Like shit's too real. Because even when I'm walking down there now, motherfucker, I can feel the shit. The birds will chase me. You understand? Like the birds will follow me. But and that's again that portal energy. That's what I'm telling you. Like we really speeding up some shit. We really doing something on a quantum plane because that's what
Mm-hmm.
the birds can read. You enter and understand like
Mm-hmm.
it's something there. It's quantum energy. And so that's why they spiraling. So at the same time, we coming online heavy with all of that shit. Heavy, heavy. You got them with their inorganic shit, inorganic distractions. They harnessing people's energy, got them marching on the streets and all kind of shit, harnessing their energy. And then they hitting us with it, bro. Like you gotta enter and understand, like the gods these people worship is lower than us. If you really is it, you over everything right now, motherfucker. Everything gotta run through your gate, bro. Can't nothing fuck with you really. To a degree,
Mm-hmm.
it's all energy though, but it can deplete you. You understand? Like when you battling mentally out here on a psychic level with these people and they sending you all of these fucking frequencies through the Wi-Fi, through these fucking drones and all kind of shit. Poisoning your water, poisoning your air, real heavy right now. And the fucking food ain't no fucking good. I can't find nothing at the grocery store that I even want, bro. I'm telling you, shit's getting real for me. I can't eat that shit, bro. It tastes bad as fuck. It tastes like plastic or something, bro.
Yep, that's true.
It do like y'all, even sweet stuff. I can't hardly take it. It's too sweet. It's like so sweet. It's nasty. And I'm telling you, I love like I'm a lover of like not jelly beans, but like what you call them, the little gummy worms and stuff like that, y'all. Well, that's been my last temptation, bro. I have me some like gummy worms and some trail mix. The trail mix with like the little M&Ms and shit in it. Fuck it. I feel like this about some things, you understand. You gotta live your life too, shit. I made an agreement to come down here. I ain't say I was not gonna have a little bit of fun with it. So
Yeah, that's true.
shit's too real. Like you'll put too much on yourself, bro, and then you'll end up having a miserable life. You ain't down here to be miserable. You enter and understand. You down here to live and have an experience. You understand? So you got to be yourself and everything. So if you got a craving for a damn gummy worm, motherfucker, eat the goddamn gummy worm. Detox or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you something. If something gonna get you or was gonna get you, it would have been done got you by now, or it's gonna do it either way. So why live your life worried in fear about some shit? Death ain't real.
Mm-hmm.
You
Now you're
understand
right,
what I'm
Empress,
saying?
because whatever we put in our body, we can detox it out. So if you got the
To a
proper means and
degree.
know how to get it
To a
out.
degree. And listen, what I do ain't for everybody. You understand? I follow myself. I don't, you understand? I ain't out here trying to be like nothing but myself. So, in saying that, I have my gummy worms and my motherfucking trail mix. You understand? Once a month. That's what I buy. You understand? Motherfucker, this month. That shit done been sitting in there since last month, my G. I can't even finish it. I've been trying to give my gummy worms and stuff away to my daughters and stuff. It's too sweet, bro. And then it wasn't just that. It's the lettuce, it's the tomatoes, it's the every fucking thing. Anything, bro, whether it say organic or not, bro. Something ain't right with that motherfucking food, bro. Something ain't right with the fish. I can't eat none of it, bro. Nothing. I've been running around this motherfucker on herbs and
Just
almond
higher.
milk. Hmm?
Organic food, it's just more expensive, but it just don't seem like it's much different from the regular.
It ain't, I'm telling you, it ain't no good, bro. Something wrong with it. Listen, I know it for facts because in 2019 through 2020, when I lost the ability to eat meat like chicken, beef, all of that shit, tomatoes and stuff, Not too long after I start losing the ability to eat that shit, that's when they start talking about they was vaccinating it and doing all of this shit and doing that genetic modification with the GABA and the RNA and shit. Yo, let me tell you something. Our immune system done up the ante. You in there? No, understand shit's getting too real. Some shit we ain't designed to eat. And the more that we ascend and incorporate genetic codes and shit like that, our immune system gonna throw us down and make us feel bad because it's gonna start reacting. Before it couldn't react because it didn't have the codes to do that, but now it do. And motherfucker, you eat something that ain't right,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
body just gonna throw you the fuck down, bro. Man, I mean, throw you down, my motherfucker, throw down. Can't digest the shit, throw down. Stomach all fucked up, throw down, like y'all. So I said, fuck it. Because I ain't hungry. That's another thing. I'm not really hungry. I'm just thirsty. You understand what I'm saying? It's mineral depletion. But it ain't that food, bro. I can't fuck with that food right now. It's too much.
Yeah, I agree. Everything seems like it's too sweet for me now.
It's just, y'all, it don't even taste good no more. Like, man, I tried to order some curry goat. I ain't ordered no curry goat in probably 8 months. Sometimes I can eat goat. Sometimes I used to could eat lamb. So every now and then, every couple months, I would get something like some curry, something to help me because my proteins would get low, and I could tell when my protein getting low because my hair starts shedding. Even I got genetic modifications to me and have to, you understand, incorporate shit to help me too. We all done been modified to a degree. You understand? So I could fuck with the goat and I could fuck with lamb because it's kind of similar to my blood type. So the proteins, my body can digest it. Man, I ordered that curry goat, y'all. I took one bite, I spit it right back out. Maybe people can't tell that goat bad or old because they've been eating it, you know, understand? I don't know. Nope. So then I tried to buy some lamb from Wild Ford. I got some lamb from Wild Ford, Australian lamb. Nope. So now I'm just a pure vegetarian. The vegetables that I can't eat. Certain vegetables I can't fuck with. Like they corn, can't fuck with it. They peas, can't fuck with it. They beans, can't fuck with it. Like them motherfucking green beans and shit, nigga. Nope. It won't even digest no more, y'all. Shit's real. So that's what I'm going through with food. I just caution everybody. They fucking with the food real heavy. And I ain't ate no fruit since God knows when. Because I can't make it down to my cousin's farm. You in there and understand. My cousin got a farm in Fort Lauderdale. But I can't eat like Publix, the fruit at Publix, like the fruit bowls and shit. Nope. Man, I ate a fruit bowl about 2 weeks ago. I tried to. They got that little like strawberry kiwi mixed with the pineapple and stuff, y'all. Little blueberries and shit. If you go to Publix, you know what I'm talking about. The fruit medley, motherfucker. I ate it. It tastes, you understand? It did taste bad. You understand? I ate it. Bro, no sooner than I ate it, about an hour later, bro, my stomach locked up so bad, bro. I was sick. Down bad. That's when I was like, can't fuck with the fruit no more. What else? So we got temples activated. I know we've been talking in the group about it, but it's some real temple activity going on right now. Not just here in America, but around the world. So you starting to see them starting to talk more about they plan about the technique. They using that as an excuse to move soldiers and people in certain strategic places because it really is some shit going down right now. Now, if you notice, they in Venezuela, in Colombia, now they starting to go up to Greenland and talk about they got a fight in Greenland. Probably about 3 years ago, I put everybody up on Greenland and that it was quaking like crazy up there. They was having all of these earthquakes. That shit was quaking every fucking day. And then they discovered that it's a whole big ass landmass up under Greenland. Real Naga shit. Now y'all gotta think about something. If it's a landmass there that sinks under the water, what's on that landmass that's up under etherical temples? It ain't about the lithium tribe. Lithium just encased the shit. I'm telling you. What's the lithium around is the green energy spark that gives that photon energy up to them temples. So that's why they saying they need it for national security, y'all, because they trying to stop them cosmic gates, bro, from opening from through them temples, bro. Because if that happened, that's just gonna increase the frequency to the point ain't nothing inorganic gonna be able to live on this planet. You don't hear me? That's gonna bring the heavens back to hell. You understand? That's gonna raise the frequency back up. That's gonna open up the gates.
So is that going to be like a direct um, energy vortex, like straight to Sirius?
Straight, straight to everything. See, what you have to enter and understand, like, and I think we do on this chat is like the planet was locked down in a different magnetism, the Saturn moon, what they call the Saturn moon matrix or whatever. If you remember, they was talking about that, and they was talking about having trouble escaping through the Van Allen belts and all of that type of stuff. If you remember, or if you think back on my lectures, I always talked about when the cosmic X alignment came, that it was going to be a big surge in energy, that all of the universes and all of the planets line up into a big cosmic X, and then a big ass jolt of energy will come through there. And so we in that cosmic X alignment. That's what's taking place right now. And if you notice, you see a lot of different things happening with the quantum energy on the planet. And with us as we ascending, because we, feed off of that energy too, but it's all kind of connected. You enter and understand, like, the human resonance is the heartbeat of Tiamat. Think about it like that. And all of these temples and frequencies and stuff, when they've been blocked, it dampens that signal from getting to us up here. And all of those temples is designed to amplify that signal. Now, Tiamat's heart, if you want to call it that, would be like the gate to the quantum, which you would call heaven. You enter and overstand to that energy. So as these temples activate, they begin to radiate that quantum energy back up to this plane. And so all of those energies can get higher. So those is where your ancestral energies, your deity, different things like that, and it gets higher and higher and higher. And basically, if you are organic being, you can feed off of those energies. That's why we can begin to talk to our ancestors and harmonize with the birds and nature and different stuff like that, because everything begins to be back in tune with that frequency. It's the frequency coming from Tiamat. It's that Schumann resonance that they always talking about. And what they always tell you, that it's linked to what? Your immunity. So if it's linked to your immunity and your blood and your heart, you think that's genetic code. All of that's coming from the frequency of Tiamat and from these temples. All of these temples are located on energetic centers, which is like her arteries. Think about it like an artery. And think about if your arteries is clogged, then what happens? That part of the earth or that part of the system is cut off from the what? From the energy that comes from the heart. Okay? So as those temples activate, that energy comes back. The earth is going to quake. Different things is going to shake. You understand? Water is going to start to come because that's the water that's coming from below. You understand, the aquifers and stuff below us. All of that stuff comes back online because all of that has that energy. Because you got to think about it. The water that's inside of the earth, that's deep in the earth, where 80% of the water is, where the pure water is actually the water that's right there by that green energy. So that's healing water. Think about that. So now that's starting to come back up because it's breaking up all of the concrete, all of the stuff that they put over temples to block that energy from coming, including the stuff they put on the earth, which is like these dams and stuff like that. So now you start to see that energy rise to the point of what? The substations then start blowing up, different things like that. I think Verizon today had a big ass outage or something. People was telling me like they whole satellite in Texas or something was down. So you're gonna see more and more and more of that happen, especially in the major cities, you guys, because it's plasma temples there. And me and Darnell was hitting on some shit on my last live that I did on IG, when he was saying that they was already warning people that it was going to be a loss of gravity in certain places. And I remember that, I think it was last year in New York, people was walking on the street in certain areas and they hearing shit start standing up from the static electricity. And y'all know they done had all the manhole fires and shit up there. Y'all, that's the plasma temples activating, because believe it or not, you would defy gravity because the heme in your blood is iron. Think about this. But what's iron? It ain't only a conductor of energy and stuff like that. Iron can form a magnet. Magnetism. So if you go to feeding off of that energy, motherfucker, and it go to interacting with your blood, you'll float, because gravity don't fucking really exist. Not to go to. So that's what it's all about, y'all. That's why they rushing all their forces from all around the world up to Greenland, y'all. Ain't shit they gonna be able to do to stop it, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what they do, bitch. They could march a billion gazillion motherfuckers up there. They could put every sub in the ocean they want, motherfucker. It's some shit activating down here, bitch. Ain't shit they getting ready to have to do. They can run up to Greenland, talk about doing all the shit they gonna do up there, whatever they want to do, bitch. They could do bombs, they could explode whatever they want to. World War, bitch. Ain't finna stop this, y'all. I promise you. All they gonna be doing if they do any shit like that is busting bombs to try to deplete the protons and the photon energy. I'm just telling y'all. Straight up and down. These people is not fighting each other. Yo, ain't no war fought on TMI. Never been these people against them. It's always been a war against the earth to deplete energy to try to stop what's getting ready to happen. And that's all I'm gonna say about that tonight. You understand? I ain't gonna dwell on it because we could just see it. So y'all just expect more chaos because I'm gonna tell you straight up, my hair done start itching and stuff. Like I could feel something. What I'm feeling. That's interesting. It's a guy down here, in the middle of the parking lot with a bunch of boxes, and he's sitting here and I guess he's checking it in. I don't know, he's scanning it or whatever. He's looking up here too, but he's scanning stuff at the same time in the middle of the parking lot. No. Mm, that's interesting. Anyway, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that tonight. Though I ain't gonna dwell on it, but they do expect it to get more chaotic, y'all. Like they fighting in Minnesota. It's temples up there. Like I think they done hit y'all with the cold energy because I know if it's cool down here, it's got to be cold up there.
Yeah, we've been cold out here in Arizona too, but all of a sudden today it was really hot because I've been wearing like two sweaters all week, even in the daytime. And today, all of a sudden, I tried to put my two sweaters on. I went out there, I was sweating. I had to take everything off.
Man, these people gonna keep on trying to keep on fucking with that jet stream and fucking with it and fucking with it and fucking with it. And they just gonna make it happen so much quicker. But to a degree, when you out of time, you enter and understand desperate means call for desperate fucking measures. Like I don't know, like, cause they done made it cold as everything. You ain't stopped shit, bro. That temple and group, that shit's still going up, bro. Like they ain't stopped nothing. Like they come out here every fucking day, bro, or every day they can get some fucking poison for them planes, bro. And they spray, 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 bro. They use that little frequency shit to try to throw the frequency off. Man, it don't do shit to this energy out here or these temples and stuff. This shit's still thumping, y'all. They literally done poisoned the water here in Boynton Beach with chlorine. Ain't stopped shit. But I always said they was gonna pull this shit to the end, y'all. And it's real narco shit. Like that was a real fact. Like I should have marked my words on that because for real, y'all, for real. So I guess it ain't nothing to worry about. Just keep on ascending and keep on doing you and keep on living your life. And let this shit play out the way it's finna play out, Tribe, because it's getting ready to play out heavy this year. Like, it's already crunk. Like, we on the 14th day of the year, y'all, and we literally in a civil war, in a world war. Like, what the fuck is we talking about? And that's just here in this physical plane. If anybody in the quantum, you already know what's up with that. So I ain't even gotta elaborate. Anybody got anything else they want to share?
Yeah, I got something, Empress. I've been designing and working on my new bracelets I'm making, right? And so I've been doing the crusty crystal style ones, and I've been putting the neo diamond magnets in them like all the way across. And I found out now that I've been wearing them pretty much every day, I can tell that my blood flow and my blood pressure, my blood flow is a lot more regulated now. So it has been making a difference. But one thing I didn't really expect was like my breathing. It seemed like it's helping my breathing too.
Well, yeah, increased blood flow would increase the oxygen, and increase, your breathing capacity or yeah, your respiration. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I
That
was
makes
pretty
perfect sense.
excited about that. How I'm getting the benefits from it. So I was like, these are really going to be something beneficial, like health wise.
Listen, I've been telling people from the gate from a long time ago to get their crystal game up because it was going to come a time when crystals was going to become really valuable. And we getting ready to get into them times because we talking about electromagnetic frequencies and energies, and these people got something called cognitive electromagnetic weapons. We all done been talking about it. We all done been seeing it. But now they putting it out in the media and they talking about that's what they used on them people in Venezuela, you understand, to make them feel disoriented and all kind of shit. And I'm telling you, they've been hitting us with some of that shit already up here, and some of us just done overcome some shit for real. But I'ma tell you, my crystal jewelry block is EMF blocking. It block a lot of shit and it helped me balance my blood. That's realer than real. And I can actually tell a difference, like when I don't wear my crystals and stuff and when I do. Like I could feel the difference. So
Yeah, me too.
it's realer than real. You understand? But you got to think about it to a real degree. If we talking about a crystal, you understand, and it's got minerals, and if we talking about atoms, then you understand that's just ionic exchange on an atomic level. If you got crystals on your neck, you is, you know what I'm saying, interacting with this energy that's in these crystals. And if you think about it, just like we say, it go out in the sun, they heat up, they take in the photon energy, you understand, they bend the light to certain colors, you understand, and then at night or whatever, or as you wearing it, you interact with that energy. And what happens to the jewelry? It cools off. Like my jewelry, when I'm outside, it'll heat up and it'll cool down. You understand? Whenever I'm near the sun or whatever, I have to watch it sometimes because sometimes it'll power up so much it'll burn me. You understand? Like my copper and stuff. If I'm sitting out here and it go to radiate, and you understand? Shit too real. They know copper can cure people. They know copper can, you know what I'm saying, balance heart and regulate stuff and purify the blood and all kind of stuff. And they know about minerals and stuff and what we need. You enter and understand you are energetic being just like the energy they harnessing. So you really got to think about it. Serious business though. You know, everything that they got technology wise about harnessing energy or something like that is really can be tied to some type of metabolic and process or something in your body in the way that you harness and use energy organically. And they just shaped it into something very inorganic, you understand, in order to power that. It's crazy, but it's real. Anybody got anything else interesting? Man, they frequency making me itch. Like I'm gonna have to go take a shower. I could literally like, mm. All right. Well, if ain't nobody got anything, I'ma end it for tonight. You know, I ain't planning on being on here for long. I just wanted to come and do a little check in on everybody, see how y'all was doing. So everybody, y'all have a good night and go in peace, power, and protection. I'm glad y'all was able to hang out for a few.
Peace, power, and protection, everyone.
Peace.
Peace.